What's up, everybody? Welcome to 3D Rivals, your first line of defense against stupid movies. My name is DJ, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, my sister, Delta.
What's up, what's up?
And my brother, Derek.
What's up?
And our friend, Dan.
What's going on? What are you looking at that?
I felt like he was about to answer when you said my sister. And I was just like,
Y'all
what
didn't hear
is
what
he?
he said.
Oh.
All right. Anyhow, of
You
course,
don't got no intro thing, no.
it comes after I introduce everybody.
Oh, okay, all right.
Now he's messed it up.
No, I didn't.
Anyhow, if you are willing to listen to our podcast today, you are a daisy if you do, because we are talking about Tombstone.
But I messed it up. Okay.
Don't be a daisy.
Okay, cool.
All right.
You're a daisy if you do. Anyhow, so we're talking about the classic movie Tombstone, starring
Kurt
Russell.
Russell,
Bill
excuse
Paxton.
me, Bill
Paxton.
Paxton,
Val Kilmer.
Val
Yeah.
Kilmer, and old guy with the mustache.
Sam Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
Now, is it just me or Bill Paxton doesn't age?
He does look exactly.
He looks exactly the
He
same.
does.
And this movie came out in 1993.
Yeah, he does.
I know you did, right?
Wait, Bill Paxton?
He
When did he
did?
die?
2017.
Really?
Oh, man, wow.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't he in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yes.
I think
Wow.
all of
Wow.
these people have been-
Man.
Speaking of that, I feel like every one of
Yes.
these people have been in a Marvel movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Bill Kilmer.
Not
No,
Val
Val Kilmer.
He
no.
was Batman, but that doesn't count.
No.
Yeah, well, now it's probably not going to happen.
And then Sam Elliott hasn't been in a Marvel movie. Or has he been in a Batman?
Yes.
A Marvel
Ghost Rider.
adjacent movie.
Oh, he was in Ghost Rider?
He was in Ghost Rider.
He was in
Yes.
Hawk?
The original really bad Ang Lee Hawk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
He was
Yes.
the general.
He was the general?
Yeah, he played the general.
Yeah.
He
I thought
played
that-
General Ross.
Yeah, you can't pass up on that mustache. Come on.
Yeah.
It is profound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember he told him, like, the most memorable line to me was, like, it put you in a hole for the rest of your natural life in his little Sam Elliott voice.
All right, yeah, just look it up. Okay, so we got Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Rooker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Rooker, yeah. Michael Rooker?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Michael Rooker, yeah.
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 Billy Bob Thornton hasn't been in a
He
Marvel
hasn't.
movie.
Yeah.
No, he
I
hasn't.
forgot he was in this.
I did too. His
Yeah.
name was pretty far down the cast.
Well, he was only in one scene.
Yeah.
Well, two and a half.
Near the beginning
Yeah,
of the
one
movie,
and a
too.
half, yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting. But this is definitely one of the classics. I watched this movie since I was a kid, realizing now that I probably shouldn't have.
Well,
It's
maybe
not a
not.
bad movie, but it's fine.
I mean, it's not for a kid to watch, though.
Probably don't want a kid to watch it because you know how kids are.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
They might go
fine.
around pistol whipping people.
They might or smacking
Yeah.
people.
Or smacking
Thinking,
people
oh,
one.
I can smack people and they won't be able to do
Right,
anything about it. Like,
I was like, yo, y'all just go around slapping people? What,
Yeah.
really gonna just slap the bartender? Like, I don't take no lip from bartenders.
Right.
Like, what?
slap him back.
No, my favorite was...
That's why. What happens when you
My
slap
favorite
somebody?
was when he was smacking Billy Bob Thornton's character,
Oh, my gosh.
telling him to pull the gun. He was like, "Go ahead, reach for it,
Bruh.
Dude,
Yeah.
reach for it."
Yeah.
I think the
You
show
ain't
that
ready.
guy was like,
you're asking for it. Man.
Yeah,
Then he
Yeah.
slapped the dude at the beginning with the horse.
yeah,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
wow, hurt, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it hurt, don't
Dude
it?
just sitting there like,
Yeah, it does.
Hey, I kind of agree with Kurt Russell. on
Yeah.
that. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
what are you?
He was
doing?
slapping the
Yeah,
fool out
he
that
was.
horse
Like,
too.
come
Yeah.
on, and
He
then
was,
he's
though.
slapping it in the neck and stuff. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, that
That's
was-
not how you get the horse.
I
to
like
go.
the horse
Yeah.
is not gonna move.
I'm like, and you wonder why it's not going.
yeah, you're doing it wrong, man.
I'm glad it didn't trample you.
You're right. For a hind kick, you
Yeah.
break your chest cage.
Like, maybe you should stop smacking it.
You should.
Yeah, I was
they
like,
was-
what kind of whip is that?
I don't know.
It's not thick.
I don't know.
It was a different brand. Yeah, apparently there was a lot of slapping going on.
Oh
Yeah.
man, so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
But yeah,
It's a sign of disrespect.
Right. Have you
It
slapped
really
anybody today?
is.
a slap is definitely a sign of disrespect. That's why
It's big time
when the
disrespect.
guy didn't pull a gun, you know, he was
Yeah.
like, oh, he's slapping me.
He just didn't know what to do. He was
Right.
like,
And he didn't even have a gun.
did this man just come in here and slap me? I'm like, yeah.
Catch you
Yeah.
off guard. My
Yeah.
reflexes would probably do.
Yeah.
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 You could
My
clear
reflexes-
that.
And then he
Automatic
came
slapback.
came at him with the shotgun. And they act like he wasn't
That
gonna
was
shoot
the
him.
funniest thing where like Doc Holliday comes in and starts talking. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, Johnny, I forgot you were there.
I was Scott. You was there. He's standing there with a shotgun.
Yes.
He was like, "Now you can go along your way now. Leave the shotgun."
So casually.
Val Kilmer definitely
Oh my god.
best
Yes.
character
Oh, yeah.
as Doc
Yeah.
Hands
Holliday.
down.
This is Val Kilmer at a prime Val
Yeah,
Kilmer.
Yeah.
he absolutely killed it. Like, how did he not get not even that he didn't win an Oscar? He didn't even get nominated for an
Yeah, he
Oscar.
should've.
It's just
That's-
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is off. That's way off, man.
Yeah.
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 'Cause, like,
And they said their chemistry was so well because they're friends in real life. So it was like their actual friendship in real life spilled into the movie.
Makes sense. That's when
Yeah,
you get like
solid.
the best kind of chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he absolutely killed it. Like, I don't know whether or not Doc Holliday was this, but when you think of Doc Holliday, I think of Val Kilmer now.
Yeah.
Just,
Basically,
yeah.
Yeah. So
think of Batman.
Tombstone, in my opinion, is one of the best westerns,
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
ever to hit Hollywood. Very good movie, based
Agreed.
off of true events, and you know, insight into the time right after the Civil War.
Yeah.
It was a little ridiculous. Just a little, I mean, they had rules, but they didn't, though.
I don't know.
They did.
I mean, just
They
like,
said they had rules.
Yeah, that's they claim, but nobody was like had the gall to enforce them.
yeah.
Like the people that was supposed to be enforcing the laws was like, "You
Yeah.
do it. No, you do it. No, you do it. No,
Like,
you do it."
we don't mess with the cowboys. I'm like, but that's what we need
That's
you
the
for.
main crime line here.
Yeah,
So
like,
who do
yeah.
you mess with?
Cowboys.
Then?
Right. Because I'm like, they're just running through town, just
Yeah, just
randomly
Doing
shooting.
whatever. I'm like, somebody got to do something, yo.
Well, like even in the beginning of the movie, now I don't know if this happened in real life, probably not. But when
the
they
wedding?
rolled up onto the wedding, and
yeah.
it was like you killed 2 cowboys because they were Mexican police, and I think it was kind of referencing to how in real life the cowboys were going to Mexico, like stealing their cattle and whatnot, and then Mexico was just like, "Yo, we not about to have this." So that's probably what it was insinuating. Like the Mexican police stood their ground, killed 2 cowboys. And so they go to the wedding and kill them. And this was just like, oh, yeah, we just going to roll up into a wedding, kill a bunch of cops or whatever, and that be
Then
that.
they chilled, had a
And it
drink,
was
And
just
the
so
priest.
ridiculous. In the priest. And I was just like,
laughed
they just,
about it.
just
Yeah.
shot this dude in the head and then ate the wedding food.
Yeah, I'm like, that
He was,
is the ultimate
oh yeah, because the
disrespect.
one dude was just like, oh, it was like they were expecting us.
Right, I'm like, that is the ultimate disrespect.
Oh, yeah. I was watching this. I was like, these people are psychopaths. Even
Yes.
Wyatt Earp and them are psychopaths.
Yeah,
In a
I
way,
think
yeah.
I think you have to
Yeah, I'm
be
definitely not
to
settling
live.
down in Tombstone.
I think you have to be able to live during that time
It's
period.
because
I felt.
everyone is so crazy. You got to out
That-
crazy the crazy.
Yes.
I guess
Or-
basically, yeah.
Or you could just live in one of the 13 colonies.
But you think everyone moved west to hit it big, right?
Yeah.
Tombstone was established because it was supposed to have silver,
Yeah.
right?
And Wyatt was rich, right?
He was
Didn't they
getting
say
there.
he- Get it rich or something?
He was getting rich. I have a little section on fact versus fiction,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
and I will
Because
explain.
I mean,
a
he
little bit
did
more
roll
about
into
Wyatt
that
and-
bar, and when he kicked old boy out that he was slapping, he was just like, "So for my troubles, 25% of your profit," and then walked out.
because he did that in the past. Like I know they said like he used to be a marshal, but he also owned bars and did some other things in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But it was no negotiation.
Well, do you need to negotiate?
I mean, when a guy roll up in there and just start slapping people, you gonna say no?
Probably not gonna say much.
right,
I don't want to be slapped.
all right, then I guess.
I need my
yeah,
cheeks.
Yeah.
yeah. So that brings us to kind of the point of the story. So Wyatt and his brother
Virgil.
and
And Morgan.
Yes, and Morgan.
they all move in with the ladies and look into like they've retired from law And they're looking to start a life in Tombstone.
Of all places.
Of all places.
Yeah,
And
let's
they're
go to
like,
Tombstone.
this is great and stuff. They even kind of mentioned it in the movie. They're like, oh, yeah, it's sophisticated. And then someone, like, comes out of the saloon and
Start shooting.
and they start shooting people.
He said it was a justifiable shooting, though.
It was
Was
justifiable.
it? I don't know.
Because apparently
He called him a liar.
He called him a liar.
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay, so justifiable is, I guess, based on point of view.
I think this goes back to were there really rules?
No, there were not.
Yeah, and then all he did was take their guns.
Well, I'm going to need your
I'm
gun.
gonna need your gun. We're gonna take it down to Tucson. Like, bro, I'm gonna need you to do more than this.
Come on, man. Yeah, it was.
Hey, at least it was those guns, not what we have today.
Like AR-15,
Yeah.
Might be worse.
Yeah,
rocket launchers.
yeah. They do shoot like stormtroopers in this.
Well,
Yeah, when he's walking across the water.
well, you know what?
Y'all hit him?
I'm going to give that a bit of believability because those guns are not accurate.
Good for aim.
And give it all the believability because it happened.
Yeah.
Well, the short barrels
Just like that.
were not good for aim. The longer barrels were better.
But even at the gunfight at the OK Corral, he was the only, in real life, he was the only one that didn't move, the only one that didn't get shot when he was going up against Curly Bill in the creek. Yes, Curly Bill was standing in the middle of the water with him and missed him all that time. Now, they said that there were gunshots in his coat, but Wyatt did not get hit.
That coat make up.
Yeah.
You wear a
That
big
was-
coat, it gives them a bit target to aim at, and they might not hit you.
Whip
I
your coat
think
around.
Yeah, I did like though. He was like, "Well, where is he at?" He was like, "He's at the creek,
walking on
walking
water.
on water."
Like, yeah.
Well, I hope he has some more of the miracles because they coming after us now.
Yeah, I mean,
He was
that's
bold, man. That was
Yeah.
bold.
Hey, he just got up and
like,
was
"No.
like, "No,
No.
right, no." I'm like, is he telling the bullets to miss him? No. I said no.
Like, does that work?
But yeah, but
Apparently.
especially at long range, those guns
True.
are
Yeah,
not
long
accurate.
Yeah. Long
okay,
range.
long range, yeah, but what I got to do
Oh,
with Curly
really?
Bill missing
Oh,
him?
I
They
I
were
don't call that
standing-
long range.
That's not long range. The OK Corral,
He
Mid,
just
short to
wasn't a
mid.
good shot.
the OK Corral wasn't long range. They were 6 feet in front of each other.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, maybe Jesus was on his side. Because
Hey, maybe.
I feel like if I was to have like a theme follow me around, I would want like the theme motif for this movie.
Oh yeah.
Or I walk in the door. Dun, 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 dun,
oh, the music is cold.
dun.
Yeah, yeah,
That would be dope, though.
yeah. The music is cold.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody would get it, but I would.
Yeah.
This
But
is
you gotta
my
have
own
like a
thing.
certain kind of swag with it too.
Yeah, that's
though.
true.
True enough. True
Yeah,
enough.
because like the ending credits where there's like they're just showing them walking, playing the music. I'm like, this is pretty
This
dope.
is so cold.
Yeah.
It's like the most gangster thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm gonna do that. Just walk off into the sunset. I gotta go west, apparently. There
Yes.
Yeah.
ain't enough desert around here.
Yeah.
Just walk
Yeah,
off
that's
into
true.
the sunset.
Yeah.
Let's go to Arizona for a moment.
Where all them clothes be like, sweltering hot, but it don't
Yeah.
matter.
We got 'em
Or
5
like
layers.
like Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska.
Just walk
Like
off
now,
into the
I'm
sunset.
never really into cowboy boots, but like it still would be cool to add like them spurs and stuff. You walk in and it's like,
Can't sneak up on nobody.
No.
What?
No, you
no,
can't.
but you be
But-
like Batman in the Batman.
True.
Oh, so
Very
he was
true.
Slowly
dropping 50-pound
walking to
weights
the-
every
Yeah,
time he
yeah,
stepped.
Wait, hold on.
Alrighty, so what happens is the Cowboys is running up all through this town, right? As we've been mentioning, and that kind of kicks off the issues, right? Because I mean they're messing with everybody, and Wyatt and Virgil, like basically, well, Wyatt didn't want to get into it, but eventually Virgil's like, we can't just let them do this.
Well, what escalated it was they shot the
Marshall.
Yeah.
White. What was his name?
Yeah, the guy with the red shirt on, right?
I wrote his name down.
No.
here
Billy
somewhere.
shot the marshal.
Yeah,
Curly
the guy with the
Bill.
red shirt
Yeah.
shot the marshal.
Because he was going loopy with he was drunk or
Yeah,
whatever.
he
Yeah.
was drunk
he
or
had to be on.
yeah, he had
Yeah,
to be
he
on some
was- he
drugs.
was-
Yeah, he was
high.
loopy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Shooting
Also,
lights out, shooting at
Wyatt's
people's
wife.
feet. Like,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Something too.
I meant to look like laudanum is something, and I can't remember what it is in today's time.
Because
it's an opioid, though.
It's
right?
an opioid, yeah.
He said you got to cool it with that, or you got to
Yeah.
go easy on those, or something like that. When she
Yeah,
was in the
because
bed
it was
Yeah.
causing her to have the headaches, right?
Because she was going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
It wasn't causing. Yeah, no, she was a straight up crackhead. Yeah, no.
Maybe you should go to a doctor, and then she gets all defensive and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she OD'd.
Yeah, that's that.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. So yeah, it started with the death of Marshall White when he tried to stop Curly Bill from acting crazy in the street. When the sheriff Behan, can we talk about how soft this dude is?
Oh, the sheriff was horrible.
Oh my goodness. They're like, ain't nobody gonna stop this? And he's like, you're the sheriff. He's like, oh no, that's the Marshall territory.
Yeah, I was like, how is he said it wasn't a city thing? I'm like, he's in the middle.
Right.
It's a city. I'm like, how is he not? Like, you're just looking for any excuse to try to, like, come on, man.
When you send this old dude out here to stop it.
Yeah, just
Like,
ridiculous.
no, he's not in my square. He's in your square. Like, are the lines drawn out or something?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You're the sheriff.
Yeah.
Do your job.
And there was a few other scenes too where the sheriff was just like, I'm just gonna hide over here.
Yeah, every time.
Around during the OK Corral.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran inside and hid.
Yeah, every time. The law enforcement was not doing anything to stop the Cowboys.
So after the death of Marshall White, Wyatt Earp and them was like, yo, Curly Bill about to go to jail, and the Cowboys like, nah, man, give us our man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
was
kind of
funny too, though. It was like, let him go, and he was like,
Turn him loose.
he was like,
What?
Like, I will not.
Like, come on, yo.
And then they're like, oh well, we'll kill you or whatever. He's like, first.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, he bluffing. Like,
No, he's not.
Back on up now. No, he will kill me. Back on up.
I'm like, yeah, no.
He was like, oh yeah, your boy's gonna get to me, but you
But
dying
you gonna die
first.
Like he bluffing. He's like, nah.
He will split my head wide open.
But even then, like, that's like, how crazy is that? Like, just literally like, yo, we about to kill you in the street. And then someone was like, let's get a rope and hang him. And I'm like, what?
Really like hanging people back then.
Yeah.
Right, man. I guess got
like,
an overabundance of rope that y'all just gotta get rid of. Or what?
Like, why are y'all so crazy?
Just own it, though.
Sounds like it'd be like a Family Guy like cutaway scene with like a rope manufacturer.
Oh yeah.
Making a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah. Like piles of rope behind him.
Yeah. Be like, this shipment is going to Tombstone.
Like, another one? You betcha. I can see that happening.
Yeah. So it all goes back down. Now, I have to say this. Now, the Cowboys definitely were causing a lot of trouble. And eventually, I think things would have led to where it was. But I think, personally, when you get to the battle at OK Corral, this was on Virgil.
Oh, absolutely.
He could have let that slide right there.
Oh, absolutely.
but
Oh, you mean
he
what Wyatt
pushed
was
the
talking
issue.
about? How it's a
Yeah.
misdemeanor?
Yeah.
Like, you just let this go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He
No.
pushed the issue. Now, eventually, I think the whole fight between them and the Cowboys
It
would
would
have
have
happened.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Because it was already leading up to it. But yeah, like you could have walked away from that fight. I think at that point, Wyatt was just like, we just about to fight. Like there's just we just about to fight. He made up his mind about it and then we going all in.
Yeah.
It's going to be what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was trying to talk him out of it. He like, look, that's a misdemeanor. You really want to risk all this over a misdemeanor?
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, we got to do something.
They're like, you really don't
It's
know.
like,
No,
I'm
you
like,
really don't.
You really don't.
No. Because, I mean, he said he took it to the judge, and the judge was like, did you witness the shooting? And he was like, no, but he was in the middle of the street,
Yeah,
shot.
their court
And it
system
was just
a
like,
little-
well,
Yeah, I don't
if
think
there
we
was
need
no
a witness for
witnesses, then there was no murder. It's like, but there's a
Technically,
dead guy.
The people there are witness because if you hear a shot and 2 seconds later you walk outside, the person standing with the gun
with the gun
It's
over
only
the
the one
dead,
that shot it.
right? Over the
there
dead
wasn't
body,
enough time for it to be someone else.
right?
Right.
Especially when this guy was outside shooting,
Yeah.
Mhm. Shooting already.
right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
already know who this guy
We knew
is.
who the marshal went to confront. We had enough information.
Yeah, they had
Right.
enough information.
Yeah, I don't.
And the judge was away for 3 weeks, so it took 3 weeks for them to get the
but,
ruling.
You know, they didn't have phones and stuff. It takes time.
Yeah.
You
takes
gotta
time.
tie a letter to a dove.
Gotta
It's the whole
travel
thing.
by horse and whatnot.
It takes time, and I don't know how far Tucson is from Tombstone, but it might be far.
I couldn't tell you.
No, didn't they get off at Tucson? And when they got off the train and be in the movie, didn't it say Tucson up there?
Yeah, so they had to
Yeah.
ride the horses into Tombstone.
Yeah.
That might have been a day.
Oh, that's true.
Could have been a day's journey. You know how things back then were. Everything's a day's journey at least. So, you know.
So everyone was fit.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Everybody was
It's-
slam.
It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to be overweight in that time.
When
Yeah,
you're
real
doing a
slim.
lot of walking and horseback riding.
Calf muscles all big and stuff. Doing all that
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah. So we got the battle that went terribly wrong for the Cowboys.
But dude,
Yes,
that
yeah.
scene was just absolute amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
No,
scene was
that
dope.
was-
Scene was dope.
It was
It was
fire.
dope. Another occasion where the old boy, what was his name again?
With the Sheriff Behan?
No, the punk.
Oh, Ike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't
Where
got
he-
no gun.
I ain't got no gun. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot. He runs into the house.
Right. And
Finds a
then
gun,
finds a gun
Yeah,
and
he
starts shooting.
I'm like, see, if y'all would have capped him before he got in there, he wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I would have shot him right in the butt.
Ike did a lot of running away. Had the biggest mouth, but
Yes.
did a lot of running.
It was to the point that I thought he had a twin brother that was harder than he was. Like, your twin brother a sucker, man. Like, you cool, but your brother a sucker.
The old dude in the blue shirt, where I forget if it was him or somebody else, man. Like they just like unloaded into
Oh,
yeah.
Doc. Yeah, Doc unloaded. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually he's supposed to be Ike's brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, doesn't he play the Sandman in Spider-Man?
Was that? I
That was him?
can't tell.
I think that's him.
Oh, okay.
It could be.
Oh
Check
yeah.
that out again.
Yeah.
Hayden Church something or another.
Yeah. Yeah. That was him.
Everybody and their mamas in this movie.
I did not
Yeah.
catch that.
Wow, man.
So
Another
he was also
Marvel
in a Marvel
movie.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, add him to the list.
All right. Wow.
I was
I
making
guess
every-
that's what they go for.
I was putting food on everybody's tables. Good deal.
All right. So, yeah, which led to the Cowboys retaliating.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a
Their plan would
good back
work.
and forth for a while.
It was pretty dirty plan.
Yeah.
It was messed up. He
That's-
shot
Yeah.
at the women, which is why the people quit.
Yep.
So it's like, we don't do that.
Glad they
That's
draw
a,
the
that's, a,
line
that's a
somewhere.
sucker move. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's messed up.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's
oh, girl
absolutely
shouldn't
messed
open the
up.
door. But I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's Virgil. I'm like, do you know that for
Especially,
sure?
but she didn't believe the lady dude was having an affair with because she
Right.
was like something bad about to happen. She's like, "Girl, get out of here." It's
Right.
just Virgil. I don't know. I mean, think about it. Like she's sleeping with your husband, and she coming there talking like, "Y'all, something about to go down." I don't know. I might believe her.
Yeah.
But like, why is she about to roll up in your house like that?
Yeah, for
Right.
what?
Why would you
what?
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No reason. It's one of those points where it's like they have no reason to lie.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when a person has no reason to lie, you're like, okay, I'll believe you.
Or at least err on the side of caution. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you see? You know what's going on around you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You already know tensions are high, right? Like the last person who's gonna come to you came to you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
come on now.
All right.
it's
so
not really that far fetched.
Yeah.
Virgil was cool. They got him squared away, but they shot Morgan.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the medical scenes here.
Dude.
That doctor was
Dude.
busy.
So Verge getting his arm decapitated.
They didn't get decapitated. It was hanging there.
Sliced it up pretty good.
Well, he was saying that he's no longer going to have use of it.
He didn't say he was gonna cut it off.
This dude don't have no arm.
That's true.
He didn't use it
Because
for the movie.
they would have
But he
to cut it
didn't-
at some point because he was going to get gangrene if not.
I'm just saying, at no point did I read that he got his arm cut off. Yeah, they said it was crippled, but not that it got cut off.
They could have healed, I guess.
No.
He was not
he
using
stayed
that
crippled.
arm, man.
You know, he
Well, I
didn't
didn't
use
say-
That arm got mutilated removing them bullet pellets from that arm.
Yeah, he got to.
And then Morgan on the pool table. Oh my
All right.
God.
Okay. Look.
You know,
I
tie my
understand he
dude
got
down.
shot in the back, but he might
Taking some
have gotten away
forceps.
with being paralyzed if they weren't digging around in my dude's back,
Yeah.
trying to get the bullet out.
And he's squirming around like,
And the doctor was just like, it's too deep in there. I can't get it. Like, after you done tore up my nerves and
Yeah.
stuff.
I was
He
like,
did.
there's nothing I can do. I can't get the
All
bullet out.
this blood is because of you.
And it was so much blood. At
so
first,
much
I didn't
blood.
know
Yeah.
I was like, I thought he got shot in the back.
Yeah, that's all
Because it
the
was
shots
like,
I
it
saw.
was blood on his face, in
Blood
the
on
front.
white, blood
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm like, well, extra blood come from?
So I'm like, look,
tomato
he
sauce?
might have died from the gunshot wound, period. But at that point, based off of what they had, you just leave the bullet in.
Yeah, they were making it worse. It was
That was
definitely making
so
it
much
worse.
worse. I was like, if
Stop moving, I can get it.
I'm like, in modern medicine, that definitely, he probably would have lived.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm like,
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
Yeah, and Verge would have had an arm still.
I'm like, yeah, because they digging around. Look, just don't take it out. That's not the most important. They're like, take the bullet out. No.
Stop the bleeding.
Stop the bleeding. That is what, actually been better off
Yes,
just
stop the
cauterizing
bleeding.
the hole. Just burn it and then
Yeah, stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably would have been good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Then Doc, he has tuberculosis. And so the doctor tells him, okay, you have to stop drinking. You have to stop smoking. You have to stop staying up for days. And basically you have to stop having sex. And it's like his wife heard all of that. It was just like she gets in, walks in the room, she's starting to get naked, hands him a cigarette. I was just like, so we just gonna
That's
kill
two
my
of the
dude.
things that he told you not
So
to
we
do.
just gonna
Right.
kill my dude.
She like,
You know I love you.
hey, I do it to you. I
No
was
one
like,
love
She
you.
was planning to go out on top.
I was looking like, man, this girl ain't up to no good.
Right.
Like,
You saw her.
I like
her
you.
50 eyes on the
You
porch,
doing
like,
every single thing the doctor just said no.
yeah.
You just said no to all that.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh man. I was like, man, he must be loaded or something because she
I
went
guess
right.
so. She want that. She want
Yeah.
all of that from him.
She
Like,
went
go
right.
ahead
Fun
and die.
gambling a lot, so.
Yeah.
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 Or she just enjoyed the life, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, not him.
Most people that care about their significant others try to.
Right. Not light a cigarette. the
Not
minute
light
the
a
doctor walks
cigarette.
away.
Soon the doctor leaves.
Doctor's probably still in the house. Probably didn't even make it all the way out. She lighting up a cigarette, taking her clothes off. Like, yo, did you not live here?
I like the only thing was missing was her pouring some alcohol.
Like, this is murder at this point. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But I was like, man, he was playing poker for 36 straight hours? Like, bruh.
That's ridiculous.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Like, yo, I'm going to get some sleep.
You're right.
Tomorrow.
It was like you won 12 straight hands. I like you would at some point you just gotta give up, dude.
I kind of agree with Ike on this one. Like, you cannot 12 straight hands. Come on now.
Hey, but they said he didn't cheat.
Well, I mean, because apparently that's the death penalty.
Yeah. But maybe not. You can't win straight straight hands, but maybe Ike's just bad.
That is.
Hey, I don't put it past
Ike
him.
is probably just bad.
He is probably just that bad.
Yeah, I don't put it past him.
Yeah.
Because, it's chance in poker, but it also,
But then,
you gotta make
Doc-
good decisions.
Basically, you gotta outthink if you can outsmart your opponent, which
Which is what he
and
does.
Ike,
Right, and
it
Ike is
wasn't
probably
gonna be
easy
hard to do.
Yeah, and they were saying like that's what Doc Holliday did. Like he outsmart, even like in battles and stuff. It was
Yeah.
just like people were afraid of him because there's like this dude is crazy for real.
He too shifty, man. You can't
Yeah.
read him.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a huckleberry.
I'll be.
Yeah, I'll be your huckleberry.
Say when.
Say weekend.
They always got that senator smirk on. The mustache.
Yeah, with the mustache crooked.
It's just the whole thing is
And,
just
and then he's smoking the cigarette.
the whole look is just swagged out, man. It's like, I wouldn't want to fight him either.
But yeah, so after this is when we get the crusade of Wyatt Earp, which
Mm-hmm.
is in the last 30 minutes of the movie, surprisingly.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I thought that like at least half the movie was this. No, I guess it was,
Yeah.
it was just the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think because the end is just like non-stop. Like we're just about to roll up in
Yeah.
here and shoot
Yep. If
people.
you wore a red sash,
yeah, yeah.
You
like
got
I-
Like
shot.
you said, it was like, I'm going to kill the man wearing the red sash, whoever's wearing it. That's exactly what they did.
Man, he just went on
yeah.
a
Oh,
straight
because
up-
that was grimy, man. Because he went to him and was like, "Hey, this is done. It's over." And the dude was just like, "Hey, man, you smell that? Smell like somebody died." I was like, dude. Right. I was like, dude, you get off your horse right then and there, dude.
But, like, do you think like this could have been over? Then they had to go to the train station and try to ambush them.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he was walking away.
He was walking away. And then from that point, he told Ike, he was like, tell him I'm coming for them.
Every last one of them. But it's like, that's that thing, though, when that ego get to you. Like, oh, no,
Yeah.
it ain't never over. It ain't
Yeah.
never good enough for you. So, like, this really ain't never going to stop. Even if you get the last laugh, nope, I got to laugh 10 more times after this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what set everything off.
Because they conceded. So it was just like, okay, the Cowboys won. You got it.
Right. Yeah, both sides had their losses.
Yeah.
But like, at the end of the day, it was like, all right, y'all can have that one.
Mm-hmm.
We done with it. But nope, that wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, with somebody with that kind of mind, it's like, obviously,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna just let you give up.
Yeah.
No, they won't.
Like, just let them give up. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted them out of Tombstone.
I like
Right.
how
Not
Doc
on their own
Holliday
terms,
put
though,
it, where it was
apparently.
like, the type of people that want revenge, and he was like, for what? For being born.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ringo will probably, if he wasn't a cowboy, he'd have been a serial killer.
Yeah.
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 Something was off about him.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's basically it. He takes on the Cowboys, and then we get to Doc Holliday and Ringo.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing scene.
Wonderful.
Awesome
scene.
scene.
Yes.
I was just
He
fooling.
thought Wyatt was rocking up on him. He's like, oh, you showed up.
You're like, I'm your
You
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry. Well, my fight's not with you. I beg to differ.
We never got to finish our game.
Play for blood. Remember?
I was just.
I was just fooling.
I
wasn't.
I'm running here, right? You had to shoot me in the back. There, right?
I'm out. I'm zigzagging through trees and everything.
Man, he shot my dude in the head.
Mhm.
Just-
Yes.
He came shot from the waist.
Yes.
Shot up.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how those they did. I think the slow mo guys on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube did this once, where it's like a quick draw person and they recorded it, and that's how it is. It's like
shoot from the
they
waist.
pull it out, and it's like the gun goes up, and they aim like immediately, fire, and then the gun's back in like a split second, which is insane.
Yeah, because how much faster?
Because
is
that's
it
how
shoot
they
from here
usually
than-
catch them.
Right,
you know,
'cause pulling up
if
and
a
it-
person pulls all the way up,
Yeah.
Right,
it's
that's a
too
few
slow.
seconds.
That's some
Yeah.
valuable seconds right
Yeah.
there. So if you can't
So
shoot
if
from the
you
waist,
can aim from your hip, you good.
you're pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get that practice in.
Yeah.
So it's just like people that jaw all the way back here to throw a punch.
Yeah.
People that just punch from right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like,
Quick job.
you done. Now, you can
Quick
see that coming
jab.
from a mile away.
Yeah, that's some haymakers. You don't can do that when you have the opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, only when
Yeah.
they don't suspect you,
Yes.
like a sucker punch, then you can do that.
Yeah.
But if they sitting here waiting,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
you ain't gonna see this one.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
no,
gonna get
dog.
hit 2-3 times.
Yeah,
Unless
that's
you-
before you.
Unless you like draw back with your left hand and then you
then
do
you
a quick
hit with
jab.
the quick left. That's a sneaky one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could work. That could work.
Yeah.
So one of the best scenes,
Definitely.
especially after he gets, he's like, "Come on,
Come on.
say it,
Say it.
Say it.
You know Daisy.
You know, Daisy.
You know Daisy at all."
Wasn't as sick as I put on.
Even though he was.
Oh,
Yeah, he
he
was.
was dying.
You were on your deathbed.
Yeah.
He was basically dead walking.
Yeah.
Like he looked dead the whole movie.
Man.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah.
Like-
That last scene with them though was a touching
It
scene.
was really nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
today, TB, there's like a shot for that or something, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
okay.
get treated for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Back then, if you got that, it was
were just
And
dying.
you were
you
dying.
Also,
Developed
I know.
portions of the world, you get the vaccine.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you still caught it, there's like
Mm-hmm.
something, right? You just take some super strength NyQuil or something and go about your day.
put some Vicks Vapor Rub on your chest. Vicks Vapor Rub on you. You'll be good. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure tuberculosis only kills like a few.
Okay. I'm like, I just figured, I was just wondering what the treatment was. I didn't know, and I did not bother to look it up, apparently.
Yeah. You get a shot for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that last scene was very touching because he was just telling them like, "Hey, live your life. Do what you want to do. If you want to go and get that actress, go get her." You know, he was like, "Don't keep coming back here for me." He was like, "I'm dying." You know, and he was like, "Don't pause your life for me."
Basically, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell anybody the same thing. I'm like, if
Yeah.
I'm dying on my bed, like, what you hanging around here for?
Yeah.
Like, what you gonna do?
Die
That
alone,
for?
Yeah.
Huh?
so you don't die alone.
Like, but I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
Like,
but
my time is done. Like, so
yeah, but I mean, at the end, like,
Yeah, because when he asked him how he feel, he was like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put that together. Not great.
I mean, so like the thing, he's like I don't want to play anymore. He's like, you keep coming back here. Like, this outcome's not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
So look, I get you. You're my boy. We ride or die. But at some point, like, just
You just tell them you gotta live your life.
just let
like,
me go.
We done had our fun. Like everything that they done went through. Like they done had their fun. So like just
Let me go.
yeah. Let me go, man. I'm good. I'm cool with that. If I tell you to go, then I'm not mad at you for going.
Yeah.
Right. Just go ahead and go do your thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
And then he laughed at his feet.
no, because they was sticking out the
end of the covers.
It's funny.
This is funny. I was thinking that though. I was like, they're not gonna cover my man's feet up.
Cause when the dude was over there praying with him and he walked in, I'm like, man, you can see his feet just sticking out. Not gonna cover those up.
That's not why he
Like
laughed.
cold toes.
Oh,
But we'll get that into my next segment.
Okay.
Of why he thought it was
that's why
funny.
I was laughing. But okay.
okay.
It's not because his toes were out.
Like, look at them toes.
All right. Well, then I guess we can go on to random movie facts.
All right.
Random movie facts.
Let's start with casting.
Okay.
Alrighty. First choice for Doc Holliday was William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. I think that would have been a different.
It would
Doc
have been
Holliday.
different.
Yeah.
But William Dafoe could do it, just not at the same like swagger.
That swagger.
Yeah, I feel like
The swag is different.
Val Kilmer is more smoother. Like he has a suaveness to him.
Yeah, I think Willem Dafoe
Yeah.
probably would have had like a psycho type of
Yeah.
vibe to it.
Yeah.
Would have been good? I think
It would have been good.
Liked it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
It'd
still would have
been
liked
good.
it.
It's just I feel like now it's like
I can see him.
it's like you see Val Kilmer in it, and it's just
Yeah.
like
I don't want to.
I don't
want
want
it to be
anyone
different.
else.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to be different.
I can see William Dafoe delivering those lines though.
Yeah, I
Oh
do.
yeah. Oh yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Like I said, just putting that Willem Dafoe spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a whole lot different.
yeah.
So, because Willem Dafoe's brilliant. It's not
Yeah.
I would like to
big
see
time.
that alternate universe.
It's,
That would be
But
cool.
I don't want it to change. Like
you
I
want to
want
see it, but you don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, but it's different. I mean, like I'm
Yeah.
sure he would have been good, but it's just like Val Kilmer is not
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah. Okay, so this was not really a casting what if, but I wanted to know if you guys knew who Wyatt's girl was.
His wife.
No, not his wife.
Oh, the
The
girl
girlfriend.
he ended up marrying at the
Yeah.
end.
Who knew who she was?
No,
Is she on was she on Desperate Housewives?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
no.
Then I got her confused with another actor.
She is the voice of Lois Lane in the Superman animated series.
Ah, that is her voice. That is her voice.
Interesting.
Talking about the one that we grew up with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is her voice.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch that again now, because I did not pick up on that.
Yeah, she does a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of,
her voice.
voice acting.
You find a lot of times the voice actors, it's like you find them everywhere. Whenever they
Mhm.
do voice act,
Yeah, she's been in TV shows and other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought it was interesting. So
It is interesting.
I wrote it down. Okay, now to the facts. This is a Disney movie.
what?
Like originally, or Disney own it now?
Originally, Disney was the only studio that was willing to make it.
Oh wow.
I know, right?
That's why I never I mean, I remember the openings for like the studios and stuff. You know, at the beginning, I remember those openings, but I'm like, I don't know what these studios are. You know?
Yeah, because they didn't
either.
start out with the Mickey Mouse castles like
Well, yeah,
Disney.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they
they
didn't.
won't do that.
No.
Right.
But yeah, this is a Disney movie.
Wow. Okay.
That's a curveball.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, they always had like stuff.
But my thing is, people get this impression that Disney stays away from certain kind of movies, and clearly that is not true.
No, right.
Put their name on it.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, this won't be on Disney Plus.
No, it's not going to be on Disney. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because we got the
Because Daredevil is on there.
Okay, so then
And
This is
Punisher.
definitely not worse than Daredevil and
No.
Punisher.
No.
No, it is not.
Honestly, today this movie would be rated PG-13.
It really would.
probably would.
Yeah.
They probably would.
They might maybe show a little less blood. I guess it wasn't really gory.
The blood
No,
looked like
it was-
Hawaiian
yeah,
Punch.
it was-
They
yeah,
did
it
it
I
real
mean,
It
you
well.
wasn't
know, it was the
gory
early
at all.
'90s. You do what you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I'm gonna look for it on Disney Plus. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna
It's-
search for it.
It's not okay.
I do wonder if PG-13 movies have a body count limit though.
Maybe I don't.
Do they?
I don't think
It
must.
might be a body count.
I think it
Is that
it
one of
makes
the
a
rules?
difference if it's humans and
Yeah.
not humans. You know.
Okay.
I think it does because I think that's the reason with the Matrix.
Right, like yeah. Why?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Matrix. Well, don't they say that for the Matrix?
Huh.
They say that word in this movie.
Oh, I didn't hear it. But, okay.
Yeah, I think
It
it
was
was
only once.
It was once.
Oh, then that's still PG-13.
Yeah.
So into the movie, I don't even be paying attention.
It was
Yeah.
kind of blurred together because they talk kind of funny.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You gotta
That
pick
Western.
it out of there.
I only noticed it because I had the captions on.
Okay.
Ah.
I had the captions on at first, but then they were like distracting.
Yeah, I hate the captions on because I be looking down and trying to look. I'm like, no, I'm just see
Turn it
what
on.
see what I understand. If
Yeah.
I don't understand, I just don't.
No, I hate when it captioned like in the beginning and it was like speaking Spanish.
Y'all didn't even take the
I
time
didn't even
to
attempt.
translate the Spanish.
I'm like, it's no translation at all.
Or at least put the Spanish subtitle on.
Yeah.
Spanish words up there. Like,
They're
nope.
like, he's
Speaking Spanish.
Chatter in Spanish.
That's lazy.
That's a little. It said chatter in Spanish.
That's hilarious.
So disrespectful.
That's
It is, though.
horrible.
That really is, though.
It was
Like,
1993 though. All right.
All right.
Other movie facts?
Oh, I got plenty. Okay, so Kurt Russell is credited for saving this movie as the real director got fired a month into shooting. So the first director actually wrote the screenplay, but apparently him and the production team wasn't really getting along. There's like he was behind schedule and was like trying to do too much, and they're like, dude, you got to cut some scenes out, and he didn't want to do it, so he got fired.
Okay.
So they hired another guy, but they was like he was basically just a ghost director, and Kurt Russell was like doing all the work, like giving this guy like shot lists to do for the next day. And so and then some of the actors didn't really like the new director, so Kurt Russell came in and ended up cutting some of his scenes out just to kind of keep everyone happy. So yeah, and then he was like he didn't really want to say nothing while the guy was still alive, but since his name was George Matos, something
how
like
many
that.
names was that?
Just
George Cosmastos?
because I'm trying to
Cosmatos.
pronounce it. It's Cosmatos.
God,
Whatever.
George C.
Anyways, it wasn't until after, because there was a lot of rumors going on about this, but it wasn't until after he died that Kurt Russell said, like, yeah, that was true. That basically, I was doing all the work and the guy got to put his name on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they wanted the costumes to be as accurate as possible for the 1880s. So they
Okay.
were wearing real wool in the Arizona
God.
heat. Oh
Had to
my
be
god.
hot.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were hot.
Goodness.
Val Kilmer said
man.
he think Doc Holliday was mad because of how hot he was. He was like,
Yeah.
Like, give me some wool shorts, man.
oh my goodness. I was
It's
like,
gotta be
dude,
wool.
they wear like 5 layers in
Yes.
this wool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackets.
Yeah.
Like, come
Because
on,
like,
man.
okay, they have on underwear, then they have like the full underwear, pants, a shirt, a jacket, and then you have on an overcoat with boots. And a hat.
To hold all that heat in.
At 102 degree temperature.
Oh, man, that had to be miserable.
Yeah, that's too much clothes, man.
Maybe Doc Holliday really didn't sweat in real life. He was just so hot. But it's like, we can't do anything about it, so work it into your character.
Yeah,
Man.
That's miserable heat.
that's crazy. Like, why were you wearing so many clothes?
Yeah, like, what's
I
so nice?
don't get it. I don't get it.
I mean, take something off.
Yeah.
So this was shot during Arizona's rainy season, I guess, whatever rainy season Arizona has.
Okay.
So
Didn't know they had
the thunder and lightning was real. That was all legit.
Oh, that's what's up.
Solid, solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I thought it looked real, but then I was just like, hey, it's a movie. But,
Just what I thought.
okay,
I was like, oh, they really made that thunder and lightning look real.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but then you think about it, it's like it's in the 90s. They could make that thunder and lightning look that real.
I didn't think about it.
Alrighty, the entire scene with Billy Bob Thornton, his words were all ad-lib. They didn't give him a script or whatever. They just like, just be mean, be a bully.
Okay.
So all the random stuff he was saying, he was just making up stuff. Just saying stuff.
All right.
Good
When
job.
he was at the table?
Yeah, when he was at the table, yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a rumor that the guy who played Ike Clanton?
Clanton.
Yeah, Stephen Lang is his real name, was actually drunk in almost every scene.
I believe it. I believe it. Okay. No one can act that drunk.
Yeah.
Okay. During Doc Holliday's death scene, a Velcro camera laid in a bed of ice so the scene could look and feel authentic. Nope, I don't need to be that real.
I'm cool.
Don't need to be that real.
What was that going to do for him?
Because you know how like he was like pale and shivering and all. Yeah.
Oof. He was already pale throughout the movie. Like that was pale enough.
Well, now he's pale.
Well, when he died, he looked gray, gray, blue,
like a wolf gray blue type of mix. I'm like, oof.
Well, he was blue for real.
He looked contagious.
Yeah, right. I'm like, don't go close to him now.
Right. I'm like, you sure you want to play
like
cards?
Mr. Freeze. Okay. Ooh-wee, that's dedication.
Okay. So there was actually another Wyatt Earp movie released 6 months after this one, starring Kevin Costner as Wyatt and Dennis Quaid as Doc Holliday.
Didn't do well.
Is that one of the other Tombstones that was on Amazon?
No, this one's called Wyatt Earp.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nobody remembers Wyatt Earp from the Wyatt Earp movie. So it must not have been good.
It did not do well, and the critics didn't really like it a ton. And the thing is Kevin Costner was originally tied to Tombstone, but he wanted it to be more about, they had different visions. He wanted like a Wyatt Earp movie, and it's like, no, we kind of want to do Tombstone about Wyatt and his relationship with others. Kevin Costner wanted like a historical accurate movie about Wyatt Earp. They's like, no, we don't want to. So he was like, I'm about to make my own movie, and he did, but then, you know.
It flops.
It might be good. I don't know. I've never seen it. Actually, I've never even heard of it. So yeah.
Me either. Nope.
It's probably not good then.
So basically, the saying "I'm your huckleberry" means basically, I'm the man for the job. You met your match. Makes sense.
That's what I figured.
And you're a daisy if you do means that you're a daisy on his grave, meaning you're being kind to.
Yeah.
Right, because basically Doc Holliday, he was looking for, like, he was crazy acting because he's like, he want to die in the streets rather than letting his disease take over his body and kill him.
Right.
So it's like, you're doing me a favor if you kill me.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah, but
Which
no one
is
got to him.
why what's his face was no daisy at all.
No, because he can do it.
I wouldn't wanted him to kill me though. I'm like, nah, I want to kill you.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody
it
else
was
kill
coming
me,
between,
I want to be the one to put you down.
Yeah. Okay, at the beginning of the movie, there was a tombstone for Les Moore. Do you remember saying it says, "Here lies Les Moore, 4 slugs from a 44, no less, no more"?
Yeah.
That is a real tombstone.
Oh, wow.
All right.
There was a guy who really got shot. So, yeah. Kind of
His
creative.
name was Les Moore.
His name was Les Moore.
All right.
Okay.
Cool then.
Yeah. You'd think like that. I was like, oh, that was cute. I made that up. Nope. That is what that guy's tombstone says.
Okay.
Okay. Wyatt Earp. Oh. No, I guess I could put this under fact versus fiction. Okay. Fact versus fiction. Since fiction.
Fishing.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Since this is a movie about real people and real things, we're going to say what was real and what was not.
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
All right. Back in the day, before he was a U.S. Marshal, Wyatt Earp was a pimp. And his wife...
Hey, they
Dude
made
did
dude
say
kept
that,
saying
yeah,
that.
dude did
Like,
say that,
y'all
yes.
nothing but a bunch of pimps.
Yeah.
Real talk, he was. His first wife, the one who died from an overdose, was one of his former prostitutes.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very.
Yeah.
Huh.
So why she was getting
I
hooked on them drugs?
don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea about what their life was after they got married. No idea. There were actually 2 other brothers in Tombstone with them. They did not participate in all of the gunfights. But there were 2 more brothers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. the scene with Billy Bob Thornton really did happen. He really did kick Johnny Tyler out of the saloon and pulled him by his ear because why not?
Okay, that's a reason.
Just walk up and slap him. Slap.
So while the Earps really did rejoin law enforcement, it happened earlier in real life than it did in the movie. It was not because Marshall White died. It was because their first attempt at making money did not go so well. So they joined law enforcement because there was a 10% tax on the silver that was being collected, which means he would have earned about $30,000 a year, which is about $1 million today.
Oh.
So the question was, did he have money? Yes, he did.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And then his new wife also had money, so they were doing okay for themselves.
Double noise.
Yes, okay. So then we talked briefly about the gunfight at the OK Corral and whether or not Wyatt and them were just looking to shoot people. Yes. Because Sheriff Behan really did say, hey, yo, I took all the guns. There's no need to go there. And they said, we don't care. We're going anyways.
I'm with them on that.
So, yeah, so really only 2 of the cowboys were, in fact, armed. And they actually got arrested after the battle because, you know, murder.
Yeah.
Right.
But they didn't go to jail because Ike really was unarmed and Wyatt really did not shoot him because he was unarmed. So the courts took that as, and see, it was self-defense. He didn't shoot you when he had a chance.
Because we think the system's messed up today, but apparently it was worse in 1880.
Yeah, so that is why they did not go to jail for that. And then in the scene where the guy says, where Doc Holliday was like, apparently ran out of bullets, and he's like, I got you now, really did happen. Doc really did tell him, you're a daisy if you do. And
I believe that.
guy apparently was not a daisy because he got shot.
No daisy at all.
No daisy at all.
No daisy at all.
That's kind of cold, though. In the middle of a gun battle, I'm like, you're a daisy if you do, boy.
Still lost.
Still.
Yeah.
Still got cap.
Like, dude, he was wide open. Well, you talking about, I got you now.
He had another gun.
Yeah, that fight lasted about 30 seconds.
Yep.
It's only slightly longer in the movie. So unfortunately, that scene with Johnny Ringo and Doc Holliday didn't happen. Doc Holliday was in California when Ringo died.
Should have
Okay.
That should have happened. It was so good.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it happened in the movie at least.
Oh yeah.
We needed that.
There's some ad libs you just gotta make.
Got to.
killed Ringo then?
They don't know. It was written down as a suicide. Some people are saying no, Ringo would never kill himself. So
Okay.
yeah, but they found his body like under a tree.
So, and we're claiming Doc Holliday didn't do it?
Because witnesses says Holliday was in Colorado at the time.
Okay. All right. We have no idea how he died. He's under a tree. I'm going to believe
Committed suicide.
Right.
Okay.
Jump out of the tree.
So in real life, Curly Bill was not charged with Marshall White's murder because it was ruled an accident, because it actually took White 2 days to die. And he himself said that it was an accident and that he didn't do it on purpose. I'm guessing manslaughter wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, I was like, it was an accident, but
Yeah, it was definitely an accident.
Yeah.
I think he still gets charged because it happened because he was high.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like, I killed him while I was high. I didn't really mean to. Oh, okay, my bad. Like, no, man. Like,
I'm telling you why they didn't do it.
okay.
And he actually got shot in the groin and not the chest.
Ooh.
And it took him 2 days to die.
God, they changed that. in the movie.
Again, about the medical.
Took him 2 days to die from that. Oh,
About the
man,
medical
he died immediately.
system back then.
There was
How
no medical.
horrible. How do you die from getting shot in the groin?
They probably didn't
Pure
have much.
torture.
Maybe surgery wasn't a thing, and they couldn't like sew and solder or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like, that's not a. If you get shot in
Don't
the groin
sew
now,
my groin.
if you get
Or solder. Or solder. Just let me die, man. Shoot me in the head.
Well, they let him die. It took him 2 days, but
if
he
you,
died.
you get shot in the groin now, it's still horrible, but you wouldn't die.
You want
Right.
Unless
You
it was
gonna
a
want to.
shotgun.
Yeah, you're gonna want to. Shotgun blow your whole bottom half off.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you die.
Like, forget the groin. Whole bottom half.
Right.
Okay. So in real life, Virgil and Morgan were not attacked on the same day.
Okay.
Morgan's attack was about 3 months later, but he really did get shot while playing pool.
Okay.
And
they really did try to dig the bullet out of his back like some idiots.
I don't have the answer for that. I'm sorry.
They probably did.
But afterwards, they were leaving Tombstone. Frank Stillwell and Ike Clayton really did try to ambush them at the train station. Now, this is where it differs. They were saying Frank Stillwell was running away and Wyatt shot him anyways.
Fair.
And then an arrest warrant was issued for Wyatt's arrest. But at that point, he told the sheriff, yo, you ain't arresting me. And then he went on his rampage, which, by the way, only counted the murders of, I don't want to say the murder of only 4 people, but it was not as many people that died in the movie.
Okay.
It was a lot of people.
Yeah,
It was a
city wide murder in the movie.
Yeah. So we talked about this briefly, but the battle between Curly Bill and Wyatt Earp really did happen at the creek, and Curly Bill really did miss him 6 times. And he really did get hit with a double-barrel shotgun. I don't know how you miss a man standing in front of you.
Jeez, was he drunk then too? Or high off something?
Had to be.
Where he was seeing double?
I don't know. Witnesses was like, that was like the craziest thing they ever seen.
He's right there. Just shoot him.
And it is, in fact, Wyatt Earp has never been shot.
Wow.
Ain't that crazy?
It is crazy. It's a heck of a jacket he has on, I guess.
I mean, see, you talking about why they wearing jackets.
Well, maybe that's why.
That's why Batman wore a cape.
Just switch it around and throws everybody's vision off.
I don't know. I was watching, remember the World's Finest, that 3-part episode on Batman the Animated Series?
Yeah.
Cape did Batman dirty.
Yeah.
Cape did him dirty because it got
Was it
caught in
caught
the
in-
newspaper thing, and then that's how
Yeah.
Lois Lane found out his secret identity.
Strip him naked, huh?
Told you about them capes.
Like,
Oh, no kidding.
Okay, Sheriff Behan really did deputize the Cowboys because he was on the Cowboys side that whole time. That's probably why he was acting like a punk the entire time. Because, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he was feeling them. Yeah. Oh, the scene where they were doing the little performance and one of the Cowboys shot like the little juggler's pin out of his hand. That happened for real.
I believe it.
Like, literally, just up there and shot there. And they was like, oh,
That's
they
why
shooting
if
for
people-
real.
Oh, if you could go back in time and live in it. No.
No.
I don't want to live at any point in the past.
like, come on, dog.
It wasn't better.
No, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. So, Doc Holliday's last words were real. He really did say that. And it was because he always believed he would die with his boots on, which is why he was acting so crazy. He thought he would die in a gunfight. And which is probably why he was always like head first, like, yeah, let's fight. And not let his disease take him. But he died by tuberculosis and not in a gunfight. So that's why he looked at his feet and said, hey, I'm dying without my boots on.
Okay.
And so, yep, those were legit his last words. All right. I only have one nitpick.
Okay.
How did Doc beat Wyatt to the battle with Ringo?
I always thought, since I was a kid, I thought that. I'm like, how did you get there first, though? Didn't they leave? But Wyatt stood and talked to some people for a while.
Wyatt was taking a stroll he was taking a stroll to the woods, hoping Holiday got out the bed.
Yeah, maybe he was stalling.
he was like, he ain't that sick. He coming.
Yeah.
He was just stalling for a little bit, that's all.
Yeah. My nitpick was just like clearly Wyatt was feeling the actress, and everybody knew.
Okay, so what's not shown in the movie is that they were having an affair.
Oh, okay, understood then.
Yeah, it was more than just like a flirty flirt.
Ah,
No, there was a legit affair.
okay,
Yeah,
understood.
there's actually a scene with them that got cut out.
Okay,
So yeah, no, everyone knew his wife was extra salty about it, but you know,
She was also a drug addict.
yeah.
I should feel sorry, but I did. I didn't feel sorry. At first, when he first started like looking at her, I'm like, "Yo, bro, man, you got your wife." And then, but then like she's just all like strung up and stuff. I'm like,
well, go ahead.
y'all ain't right.
Go at her.
Y'all are not right for that.
Crackhead? What?
Wow.
Don't nobody.
Well,
no crackhead.
do you?
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
you guys could be.
There's no
we don't
buts.
know why she got addicted to drugs.
No, hey,
It could have been his fault. He wasn't pimp.
Right.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it
it
could've
could
been his
be
fault.
the prostitution.
that's true.
Yeah, it could
We
be.
talk about the bad healthcare. How we know that they didn't just like take this
No, they
lot?
probably gave her some Oxycontin, and then it was like, all right, here you go.
That could be. That could
all
be.
right, okay, fine.
Okay.
I take it back.
All right. So
I don't.
I thought. I thought this movie would be the perfect time to bring back best quote of the movie.
Oh,
Okay.
I got one.
there's so many.
It's so many
First of
quotes.
all, before y'all start talking, the answer is I'm your Huckleberry.
Okay, obviously that's the top line
that's-
of the movie.
that's-
My
the best.
favorite is you don't know Daisy. You don't know Daisy at all. It's my favorite.
What you got there?
My favorite is I was just fooling around. I wasn't.
Okay, I won't say this one was my favorite, but when I believe it was Ringo, he was talking to Doc. He was like, "You're so drunk. You're probably seeing double." He was like, "I got 2 guns.
Yeah.
One for both of you."
That was a good yes.
This dude is the best. He's
Yeah.
the best.
I would say anything about Val Kilmer in this movie, just absolute solid.
He was just spitting them out left and right.
Just
Just spitting them out left and right. I forgot what Wyatt said at the beginning though. It was something he was talking to the mayor. The mayor was trying to get him to
Be Marshall.
oh, to be the marshal.
To be a
Yeah.
marshal. He wasn't feeling it. He was the mayor said something about the rich always feel guilty or something like that. And then Wyatt was like, "I'm already guilty. Might as well have the money too."
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, that's all right.
Yep.
Now you're right about that one.
Wyatt has a good ones too, because when he was talking to the old boy at the bar, and I forgot he said something. He's like, "Is that a fact?" He's like, "That's a fact."
Yes.
I'm like, bro, just walk away.
Yeah. That was my second favorite line. It's like, is that a fact? That's a fact.
Yeah, it's one of the movies, man. A whole lot of one-liners. I'm sure we're missing on.
Oh, there's probably some
Oh,
one dude was
yeah.
like, "Law don't go around here." He's like, "I heard you the first time."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And then the you smell that? Smell like somebody died.
Dude,
That is so
just get off
grimy.
your horse.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Coming about
dude.
everything.
Dude,
Yes.
if there's any like them fighting words, them
that-
fighting
That was
Fighting
fighting
words.
words.
Them definitely
That's
fighting
fighting
words.
words.
Like, what'd you say?
Like either you gonna beat me up or I'm gonna beat you up, but we gonna do something right now. I'm not galloping away on that one. Can't do it.
Crazy.
But yeah, solid man, solid movie.
Any others? Did we
I'm sure
exhaust
we're
the?
missing something.
Yeah, we're probably missing some.
Plenty.
That's so.
Yeah.
I really should have wrote them down. I didn't know we were bringing this back. To the
Remember,
episode.
I
It
just
was
was
a
like watching
surprise.
the movie. I was like, man.
I mean, yeah, the movie has
Yeah.
a lot of quotes.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah.
I should have wrote them down. Ugh.
Yeah.
But we got some good ones in.
I don't think we got some
We
good
got some good
ones.
ones in.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna come up with a consensus on which the one's the best, but
Probably not.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
good ones.
there's a
in
lot
there.
though.
All right. Are we rating then?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. Best
Easy.
movie ever.
Easy.
Yeah, best movie ever.
Best movie ever.
Easily.
Easily best
Yes.
movie ever. I'm like,
Unanimous best movie ever.
Well, like, dude, like watching this at first, I was like, man, I'm not sure if I really want to watch this movie. But then watching it, I was like, I have nothing. I have no faults with this movie.
No.
Just absolute solid, hands down. Probably one of the. I know a bunch of old people will get mad at me, but this is like one of the best westerns.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they probably will be upset.
So
But I
my
mean,
wife, I was watching Tombstone. She's like, "Oh, the classic."
mhm.
Everyone likes Tombstone.
That's what we should have watched it at Brandon's house yesterday.
Yeah.
That would have been a good movie to watch.
Oh yeah.
We're watching The Mask.
Yeah, we was watching
Y'all
The
watch
Mask,
The
which is-
Mask?
Y'all don't like that movie?
You know what?
No.
It's funnier
It
than I
is
remember.
hilarious, man.
I feel like to me, The
I was
Mask.
like, okay, this is funny.
Like, I think The Mask is one of those movies that's probably funny when you saw it as a kid, but not funny now.
No, it's
it was still funny.
now.
It was still funny.
'Cause Jim Carrey's there.
But
It's Jim Carrey.
you know, Delta doesn't like Jim Carrey.
No, yeah.
He's
Oh,
just-
you don't?
He's just loud. I don't get it.
I like him. Liar, Liar, and Fun with Dick and Jane is like my
Oh, you're
favorite.
from Dick and James.
Yeah.
Television.
Yes.
goats, man. I would say.
I mean, I'm giving him credit as due. I just
It keeps me safe
when I'm
Jogging at night.
Batman. Batman, you say? Coming for you.
Counting on it. Like, come on, you gotta give him his props though. He's Jim Carrey, man.
I just feel like sometimes it's just over the top, and you know how I feel about that.
Oh, yeah.
But that's Jim Carrey though. That's just
It wishes to be bare naked with the girl.
God. Oh,
I mean, he was the best part of that movie.
He was. He was. He was.
Definitely easily was.
alrighty. Well, then that was our overview of Tombstone. Yes, if you like the podcast, make sure you leave a rating and review. We'd like to thank everybody for listening. And if you don't leave a rating or review, then you're no Daisy at all.
I knew it. I'm like, it's coming. He gonna work it in there somehow. With that being said,
thank you for listening. Peace out.